Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Erlene Tilton. I'm so glad that you have joined us here tonight for our wellness education series. This class tonight is I have oils. Now what? So many times we do get our oils home, and I remember the first time I bought my set of oils and I got home and I really wasn't sure what to do with them. So we're going to go over that. So hopefully if you or anyone else you know is not really sure what to do with your oils, maybe we can give you some ideas. So first of all, I would love everyone to write down 3 reasons why you purchased doTERRA oils, but right here on our call, unmute yourself and tell me 1 reason you purchased doTERRA oils. I'll go ahead and start, and you can start thinking about it and come and pipe on and tell us what one of your reasons are. The reason that I did was I had been hearing about doTERRA's essential oils, and I had been approached by many people from another company to join, and I never felt good about it. But when I heard about doTERRA and I tried their oils, I was all in. And that's why I joined doTERRA. So next, who wants to share briefly why you purchased doTERRA's?
I purchased because I attended a class and I had no idea about him at all. I never heard of him. I didn't really know anything, but everybody was talking about how cool this one or that one or whatever, and they were throwing out words like on guard and peppermint and past tense, and I had no idea. And so honestly, I bought them because I was curious. I just wanted to know if these things could really do what they say they do.
I ended up buying doTERRA because as a massage therapist, I would, back in the day, I would just buy the cheapest ones out there. And I was shocked to find out that my oils went rancid. Did you get what you pay for? And I was in hot pursuit of the most pure oils out there and was looking for another treatment to incorporate in my practice, and came across Holly and the Aroma Touch, and the rest is history. Fell in love with them.
My class also was my very first class was the Aroma Touch. And I had been using oils at that time, I think for about 12 years. And, but I had the lavender. They had me at lavender. From that day on, I really don't think I've used any other brand because it was so good. It was better than any other lavender I'd ever used. And at that point, I'd used dozens of lavenders. So that was it for me. It was lavender.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yes.
I'm here now.
Good, good. Beatrice, why did you purchase doTERRA?
What do you push?
Yeah, why did you purchase essential oils?
Because of my life.
They've changed your life, yes.
Yeah, I was having problems with health, and I met Holly accidentally with other patient. I was having too much problems, and I started to use peppermint, and it's gone, and lavender, and it's gone, my problems. And little by little, I've been using more, and my problems then gone.
That's awesome. It must not have been an accident.
No. It's probably Holly's was there at the right time for met her and my time.
So. Absolutely. Well, great. Well, whatever our reasons are, we know that we have a lot of amazing benefits with our essential oils.
Oh, yes.
So,
I do.
We have great reference books, and here's 2 of our most popular ones. But even if you don't have a good reference book, there's many other ways that you can learn about essential oils and know what to do when you have issues. Like I said, I have both of these books and I love them, and I'm so grateful I can turn to them as a resource. But you know what? There's also just Google. You can Google anything. Just, I always say, Google the ailment and then doTERRA, or Google the oil and then doTERRA. For instance, skin rash doTERRA, or eucalyptus doTERRA. Just Google it and you'll find so much good information that will come up. So use Google if nothing else. And then number 2 is we have these online Zoom classes. I'm telling you, I learn something almost every week, because just what everybody else is sharing and the shares of other people, there's so much that we can each learn. So keep inviting your people to these online classes so that they can learn. We have a wellness lifestyle that doTERRA really promotes. And you can see that each of these areas are right. We've got to eat right. And we call this our foundation. Exercise, manage stress, reduce toxic load. And then, of course, our informed self-care. That's what learning is all about. And then when nothing else works, go to our proactive medical care. So we're going to start at the bottom and address the bottom 4 things. So besides eating right, we want to make sure that we have good foundational things that will supplement our eating. And first is our lifelong vitality. It's an amazing combination of vitamins, minerals, omega-3 oils, essential oils, and antioxidants. We have our Terrazyme that is really good as an enzyme to help us digest foods properly. Our PB Assist as a good probiotic to nourish our gut, lemon for cleansing, frankincense for healthy cells. So we feel like these are foundational products that will support eating right. And when it comes to supplements, we should think of these as a part of our daily nutrition. Start slowly if you're not used to taking supplements, even take a half or a quarter dose, but build up and start taking them regularly, and those that will support you best. Make it a lifestyle. Just like you eat in the morning or twice a day or whatever, just take your supplements with your meals and then keep at it. I always feel bad when people say, well, I'll try it this month. Well, you can't just try it this month. You've got to keep doing it. You've got to keep doing it if you really want your health supported. So keep at it. The next area on our wellness lifestyle is to exercise and manage our weight. And we have several products that are very helpful here. First of all, our lifelong vitality supplements. Believe it or not, most people can't lose weight simply because they're not getting enough good balanced nutrients. Those are super, super important. We have our Slim and Sassy line that comes in an oil, or we have the soft gels, which you can see the metabolic blend soft gels there, as well as the gum that's really good for not only cleansing your teeth, but curbing your appetite. This is a really good line that we have. We have the Deep Blue Rub, which is really good to assist in any type of exercise program before and after we exercise to actually support our muscles. We have our Copaiba oil as well as soft gels. It's really good for digestion. It's good for our nervous system. It's good for even mood and emotions. And also we have our turmeric. That's good for inflammation just as well as our Copaiba is. So these are all really, as well as Deep Blue too, all good inflammation fighters and will really help us with our exercise and weight management. Then we want to rest and manage our stress. Again, we have our lifelong vitality. I know that there's so many people that just don't function well in the day. And it's because they're not getting good nutrition. They don't have the nutrients that will help them run their bodies effectively. And this is a super important part. frankincense, balance, lavender, these are great oils that will really help increase your energy and help you manage that rest and those stresses that you have. Because we all need good energy in the day, but we also need to be able to rest and manage our stress. And these will help. Applying balance to your wrists, behind your ears, as well as the lavender and serenity when needed to calm, either calm during the day when we're a little stressed out or at night before we go to bed. Adaptive is an amazing line that we are just really enjoying. There's the roller that you can roll on your wrists, behind your ears. There's the adaptive soft gels that you can take internally, and then the adaptive oil that you can diffuse, all very good for supporting stress. And that's really its main target. And then the fourth area is to reduce our toxic load. Many of us are actually bombarded with toxins throughout every day. There are so many chemicals in the air, in our food, in our skincare, body care, cleaning products contain a lot of toxins. So we can help reduce that toxin load, first of all, by diffusing. This really takes care of a lot of the airborne pathogens. We can use On Guard to do that. We can also use lemon, melaleuca, or tea tree. There are a lot of different essential oils, Purify, that can be very good for cleansing the air. Then you can see right at the bottom left corner our Virage, or our skincare line. We have two different skincare lines, and this one is a great skincare line, free of any type of synthetics or contaminants. So we've really got a good skincare, hair care, body care program. And then on the right, you can see more of our cleaning products. The On Guard, as far as our toothpaste, we've also got the foaming hand wash, the On Guard concentrate cleaner, the laundry soap. That we've just really got some incredible products that are good for cleaning to help us reduce our toxic load. All we have to do is have fun. There's fun ways to use them. You can see the top right corner, aromatically. A is for aromatic. We can diffuse something new every day. Just try different oils. Peppermint, wild orange, they are amazing. 2 drops each. And at night, you can enjoy lavender in the breathe. And those are great for calming as well as opening up your airways. For internally, you can see the eye at the top right. We can just start adding essential oils to our water. Make sure it's stainless steel or glass. Our water bottles, not plastic, but just start adding it to your water. Add the lemon or cinnamon or fennel, On Guard, other citrus oils, wild orange, bergamot, lime. There's so many great essential oils you could add to your water. Here's kind of just a chart of amounts, but it's always better to start small and take it more often than to take a lot at once. So ideal amounts you can see internally or orally or topically and in a 24-hour period. So I like this chart in the fact that it says in 24-hour period, you could actually take 12 to 24 drops internally, like in a capsule, orally 4 to 18 drops, and topically 12 to 36 drops. So you can actually take more topically than you can the other ways. And of course, for a child, a small child, you've got to make sure that you are taking way less than that. There are 2 ways. One is neat, undiluted, and sometimes that is a great way to do it, but many times it's more effective when we do actually dilute our oils. And here's a great chart to help us understand. Many times when we have no dilution, our essential oils, because they're aromatic, can flash off. Whereas with the fractionated coconut oil, it actually absorbs it and helps pull it into our skin. and we can actually see some great benefits. Now, like I said, sometimes I've seen it work both ways. So some oils I really do like to do neat, while other ones I do like to make sure and use the fractionated coconut oil. And especially for sensitive skin, it's always better to dilute with the fractionated coconut oil. So the advantages of topically is that you get localized benefits, and you can dilute. So if you want to dilute, here's kind of an example, and I really like this. If you're diluting for a child, you want to do about 1/10 essential oil, and the rest, I mean, this is an example in a 10 ml bottle. So about 1/10 for a 2-year-old, maybe 1/4 for 2 to 6-year-old, and 1/3 for 6 years and up. I know that I have some of my bottles, for instance, this past week, I've been using Aroma Touch topically in a roller bottle, and I did it about half and half actually. So you can do it at different ratios, whatever you feel works best for you. But I think that this is a great guide in knowing that the younger they are, the more diluted you really need it. There are a few accessories on doTERRA. So this is just an example. You can get the 10 ml roller bottles in the amber in a 6-pack. So very inexpensive. And there's a few other items, so make sure that you check that out. There's 2 ways to order. There is getting on the LRP or a one-time standard order. All you do is log in, and you will need your ID number or your email and your password to be able to log in, and then you can either set up that LRP or do that one-time standard order. Now, here's the advantages of the LRP. You can see that we all get that 25% wholesale discount, but if you get on the LRP, there's an additional benefits that we get. For instance, 10% for the first 3 months, as long as you're ordering 50 PV or more. Now, are there times that you only want to do the 1 to 49 PV? Yes, absolutely. Sometimes people do get on the LRP and they don't have anything to order this month. And I always say, just do a lip balm or a toothpaste or whatever, so that you don't have to close that LRP, because it accrues points every month. As long as you do that 50 LRP, you're going to accrue the points and be able to order online and get all your shipping paid back. If you order the 100, you are actually setting yourself up for commissions. And then 125 a month, by the 15th, you actually get that free oil of the month. So there's a lot of great benefits from being on our LRP program. You can see when you go on your LRP, there is a button right at the bottom. So if you do want to just create a new one-time order, you can do that for those additional items. For instance, if you want to order a class in a box or a few items, for instance, the roller bottles or some of the others that don't have any PV. For instance, you can see the cap stickers on the right. They don't have any PV, and there are several things that don't have any PV, and you could order them just on a one-time order. Whereas most of the time you want to order everything on your LRP to be able to accrue the points. So good health never goes out of style. So we can use our oils, we can share our oils, and we can teach others how to use and share oils as well. And it's very simple. Just maybe you can think of some people whose lives that you want to help, and maybe just make a list. Invite them here. This is one of the best ways you can help people learn about essential oils, is just purely to invite them here, these online classes. These are free. People don't have to leave their home. They don't have to go anywhere. Or you can order a class in the box and do in-home presentations if that is something that you can do. If you can't, then please just invite people here. If you want to get your oils paid for, give your friend a sample. Tell them the 3 cool things about essential oil. Safer, cheaper, more effective. Tell them the 3 ways to use them: aromatically, topically, and internally. Show them the kits, and that's it. Basically, see if they would like to get started. Maybe you have some questions. How do I make money? How much time is involved? Could this work for me? What's the next step? Well, the steps are very easy. You just sample, teach, enroll, and support people. That's how simple it really is. So if you just want to pay for your product 3 to 5 hours a week, just reaching out to people, inviting them here, you can actually get to some of these levels. If you want to get more serious and supplement your income, then 10 to 15 hours a week, and you can get to some of these levels. You can see under each of these rank levels, you can see an average month's income with those. And I can tell you for myself, these are pretty right on to where these are. And then if you want to completely replace your income, you can actually work yourself to the higher ranks. And like I said, these are pretty good to the averages of what people are making in doTERRA. These are ways you can really supplement and replace your income period. One of the best ways to start, if you really want to build and share, is to get on Elise Chedevy's daily mentor calls. And all you have to do is go to dailymentorcalls.com and just sign up for this free training. Listen to these every day. She has gone through a lot to get these daily mentor calls together, and they're here for you to be able to benefit. If you have not been on her daily mentor calls, I just really encourage you to do this every day, because she really outlines this step by step and how you can do this. So I have some of my builders that are going through this, and they're just so happy for what they are learning and how well it's laid out and outlined. And like I was discussing with one of my leaders yesterday, is like, hey, you know, it gives you just a list of things to do every day. And sometimes we just need that. What do I do today? Oh, well, first you listen to Elise's call and you do what she tells you to do. So anyway, she does give you some things to do every day, and it really is good. There's a great place to start. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.